What you got there?
Ah, refreshing Nuka-Cola Quantum. Remember how Andy went to fight ghouls in the Fallout 76 wasteland?
You might be forgiven for thinking that man is the real monster in Fallout 76, although that's only because you haven't seen any of the real monsters yet. Yes, Fallout 76 is filled with horrible enemies for you to take down, from traditional Fallout foes like ghouls, bloodbugs, super mutants and rad scorpions, to new beasts such as giant sloths and Grafton monsters.
Well, Andy found a whole batch in a burned out Red Rocket gas station and brought it back for me.
Isn't that radioactive?
What? No.
No, Luke, it's humming. John, turn the music down for a second. Hear that?
No, but then my ears did start to peel off about 10 minutes ago. Why do you think I'm wearing this hat? Holds them on. What?
Show of the weekend, show of the weekend, show of the weekend, show of the weekend, show of the weekend.
You've got
Stupid hat. Messed up my hair. Right at the top of the show, this is the first thing we're filming today. We're doing a bunch of other stuff. My hair's not going to be quite right all day.
Oh, Luke. But you know what else will mess up your hair?
What?
Wearing a PSVR, which I believe you've been playing some games on.
That did mess up my hair, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Recently in London, there was a PlayStation VR showcase, and I went along to witness the creme de la month of PSVR experiences, and I played some really cool stuff, actually. I won't talk about everything, but just a few favourites. First is Beat Saber.
I want to play this game so badly. I was really upset that I couldn't make it.
So you might have heard of this one. I'd say it's probably the most high profile of the games. How to describe it? It's like Guitar Hero in that it's a rhythm action game where things come towards you, but it's unlike Guitar Hero in that you have lightsabers. And in time to the beat, you have to slice these blocks that are coming at you, and that's it. And it's all, and obviously, because it's in VR, it also involves like a little bit of like moving, like these glowing walls kind of come sliding at you and like that. It's got that, it's a really, really good indicator of just how immersive VR is.
Yeah.
Because while you're in there, you're like, I am Tron! And it's got, the soundtrack's amazing. It's this like super funky, very beat heavy electro. But this
on the outside,
well,
watching you.
Here's a clip. So that's how you can expect. That's how good you can expect to look. But in your head, you're like Kylo Ren at the disco, like.
That's the Star Wars Panic at the Disco tribute act.
It should be Padawan at the disco. Well, now I've lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah. I think the key to it is that it's super, super satisfying. When you hit the blocks, they don't just go away. They get sliced exactly where you've hit them. You have to hit them from a particular direction, which sort of tests your coordination quite a bit. But when you do slice them, you can go in a bit of a diagonal and they just sort of fall apart and you're like, ooh, that's pretty, but there's no time to appreciate it because the next beat's coming up and you're like... The thing is with those rhythm action games is that they make amazing multiplayer. So like Just Dance or Guitar Hero, one of the best multiplayer games of all time.
Dance Evolution.
Yeah, Just Dance.
Or Revolution.
Yeah, they are so much fun as multiplayer and so much fun as a spectator thing. And obviously when you're in VR, you do lose that. So I wonder how much fun it would be like long term, I guess. Like I really enjoyed playing it. I want to play it more, but I don't know if I want to play it a whole lot more, I guess. I don't know, Gina, does that sort of make sense?
I get that. I think it has a lot of potential if you got like a nice screen and stuff and lined all the shot up and using it in kind of like competitions. Because that would, as a spectator sport, I think that would be amazing.
That's a really good idea.
You have like Just Dance competitive stuff, and I think this would be even.
Oh man, those Dance Revolution people who are like, with their feet. If you do it with your hands, it's cheating. And probably harder. Yeah. But the game that I genuinely can see myself playing for a lot longer was Tetris Effect. Or The Tetris Effect, if you prefer, which is its actual name. So The Tetris Effect is a new Tetris game. It's coming out on the PlayStation, and it has a VR-supported mode. So you don't have to play this in VR, but that's how I was playing it. The twist with this one is that they haven't really focused on trying to change the Tetris gameplay, which is the same as it ever was. I'm sure I don't even really need to explain it. It's just the presentation is really different. So there's no colour coding with the blocks. Everything's kind of like sort of the same colour. And when you spin each block around, it makes a little noise that somehow, no matter when you press the rotation button, is always in time to the music. And the music is this like chill synth wave thing in VR. It's like, I was telling Mike about this and he was like, what? So are you like at the bottom of the Tetris field and the blocks are all like crashing down on your head? And yeah. But like, it couldn't be further from that. It's the most chill experience I've had in a very long time.
So is it like being in like a sensory tank, but you're playing Tetris?
Yes, it's like, do you know, like if you close your eyes for long enough, you start to see crazy stuff?
Yeah.
It's I am really glad you said yeah there, because as I was saying that, I was like, wait, is this relatable or is this
now? Okay, and there's like weird lighty
like
things,
colours and
because
stuff.
it's like your eyes don't shut out all the light, and so it's you seeing on the inside of your eyelids.
And if you keep your eyes closed, they tend to sort of evolve, and sometimes they like look like stuff, right? This is a thing people have.
Yeah.
You see like animals or little scenes play out. I'm sure this is common and not a red flag for some terrible illness or something. Yeah. Putting that aside, it is like being in a flotation tank.
Yeah.
The Tetris field, if you like, it's like it's at the end of like a hallway or a corridor. Like it seems to be quite far away from you. But all around are these like sea creatures made of particles, and it's like being in a big ocean in space. And whenever you get some lines or get a Tetris, everything goes boom. And all of the animals go like, whoo, and like, whoo, and they all turn into particles. And you're watching, like, I watched this manta ray just like float underneath me, and like, whoa. Like, for all I know, I could have been playing the Tetris Effect for like 10 hours. I think it, and you know, it only seemed like a few seconds.
You took off the headset, everyone was gone. They left you to it on your own in a warehouse.
I took off the headset and I was an old man. And I regretted nothing.
Yeah.
I really, really love Tetris. I still enjoy a game of Tetris. Yeah.
Best-selling game of all time.
Yeah, and I think rightly so. It's just the most zen thing. Like for me, Tetris isn't a stressful puzzle game. It takes you a little bit out of yourself. You can do it on autopilot. I just find it very relaxing. And this is basically taking that and running with it. It's called the Tetris Effect after the phenomenon people experience when they've played a lot of Tetris, where they see games of Tetris happening when they close their eyes or when they're trying to sleep, or sometimes even in their waking peripheral vision, which is a well-documented thing. Like I've certainly experienced that. It's a little bit like the thing where you close your eyes and a bit worried that I'm disclosing too many mental phenomena in this episode.
Patterns and everything. So
Yes.
I play a lot of Sudoku, and sometimes like it means that I'm like seeing numbers and I'm like, I'm trying to look for the pattern in them, and I'm like, no, it's just a number.
So that's really cool. And then the third game I played was called, God, what was it called? Astro
Bot.
Astro Children. It's called Astro Bot Rescue Mission.
I have seen an advert for this on nearly every single pre-roll.
Yeah, it's being advertised quite heavily. Astro Bot Rescue Mission. Gotta rescue the Astro Bot or help Astro Bot rescue someone else. I'm not clear on the setup.
What have I told you all about singing in here?
Oh no!
Yeah, that's right, I'm always listening.
Oh, we're in trouble. We're in trouble for singing. We weren't singing.
You can sing the song I told you, the Andy is Great song. Remember that one?
Andy is great. Andy is great. He makes everyone else look like trash.
There you go. It's the song everyone can enjoy.
Anyway.
It's good. Sorry. Please continue.
That was verse 1. It repeats 50 times. Then we go into verse 2. Okay, what were we talking about?
Astro Bot.
Okay, so look, I don't know whether you're rescuing a bot or whether the bot's rescuing. It doesn't matter. The point is, it's a platformer that you play in VR. As soon as you start playing it, the first thing you'll want to do is try and rotate the camera, like you're playing Mario Odyssey or something. You'll be like, I want to spin the camera around and I want to see the other bit of Astro Bot. But you can't do that. And initially, that feels really, really jarring. You have to do the VR thing of actually like, you're the camera and being like, and you guide Astro Bot through basically like a series of platforming things. Yeah. There's some fun stuff in that you interact with it as well. Like there are some bits where you have to like use your head to bash some like some things out the way. Yeah, you have to be like donk like that.
It looks to me like Moss, but with a robot. It's
kind of like Moss, but I would say it's got less of the sort of beautiful storybook atmosphere and more of the like pure like Mario platform.
In terms of it's like more
But in terms of like you're basically watching.
It's more platformy than puzzle solving.
Yes, definitely. It was really, really good. It's actually been reviewed really well as well. Like it's gone down critically quite well. I only played it for a few minutes, but I can definitely see the appeal. The footage you're seeing now, by the way, is from Ian, a Eurogamer. He sort of played through a whole bunch of this game, so you should definitely check that out on the Eurogamer channel. I wasn't able to get any of my own footage for any of these games, so this is all like official stuff you're seeing. Trailers or
stuff we've stolen from Eurogamer.
Yeah. Borrowed with permission.
Borrowed with permission.
Yeah. But yeah, it sort of reminded me that how like good VR can be, and that VR isn't all the Planet of the Apes thing that we did.
It's that being really in the game.
Yeah.
And this is such like marketing speak. It sounds like
in
the game, but you do feel way more like immersed.
Yeah,
which is that big word that games like.
For want of a better word. But for me, VR is really, really immersive. That's not in question. It's so immersive. I think the problem with VR is that it's so immersive that it's almost exclusionary. Like it's not.
Yes.
It like to anyone else in the room.
Yeah.
To anyone else in your home. To anyone else online, almost. You know, it's like it's a very, very like.
I like single player games.
My
time.
Yeah. And you know.
By world.
That's what it's really, really great for. So of those three games, I think, like weirdly, even though it's the one that wasn't built for VR, Tetris Effect is definitely the one that I like really, really want to play, just because I found it to be so overwhelmingly chill.
Sometimes you just need to switch off from the world and just play some puzzles, and it's nice.
Yeah, sometimes you just
watch
need
some space manta rays.
Exactly. Sometimes you need something as simple as watching a manta ray explode into light and flow through your virtual body. Now I am become the ray. So Tetris Effect is coming out in November. I think the 9th of November. So that's pretty soon, and that's the one I'm most excited about. Love me some Tetris.
Yeah, that's good. Well, we all know another thing that you love very much and have always loved. It's Luigi.
I've always loved Luigi.
Always.
I've always been very open about
that. And Luigi's Mansion is coming to 3DS, so I'm going to quiz you on it.
Mario! Hello?
Absolute classic Luigi's Mansion is making its way to the 3DS next week. Yes, our favourite Cowardly Coward's biggest game is going handheld after its initial release on the GameCube many years ago. Luigi's Mansion.
Always loved him.
It's good. Yeah, we've always known you to be a huge Luigi fan.
I've always had a kind word for the man.
Luigi is your favourite, so I've got your Sniper Luigi hat from your Halloween costume.
It's gonna mess with my hair.
Yeah, I'm just like.
No, I'll let you know what. I'll let you use your bold directorial vision.
That'll do. Yeah.
Yep.
I'll do.
Cool.
Now, the premise of Luigi's Mansion. Luigi gets tricked into going into a haunted mansion by being told that he'd won a dream home for a competition he'd never even entered. This is actually a genuine thing that scammers do to get you out of your house so that they can burgle you. So don't ever fall for it like Luigi.
Yeah, I mean, Luigi got a house into the bargain.
But Luke,
Yeah.
what big adventure or prize would get you out of your house for a few days so that someone, definitely not me, could maybe go in and steal all your stuff?
Yikes, okay. So I'm helping you scam me, basically. No, it's fine.
I mean, no,
Just curious. Well, let's see. I've never really won a big competition. I tend to do quite well in a raffle. I know it's luck, obviously. I felt like the universe is on my side when it comes to like a tombola.
Yeah, but what prize?
What prize? Well,
It's the prize. What would get you out of your house for like, say, 12 hours or so?
well, at a tombola, it's usually like a fruit cake or something. So like,
You'd leave your house for a fruitcake.
yeah, I'd leave my house for a fruit cake. Leaving my house isn't. I don't know how reluctant you are to leave the house.
Yeah, but from a competition that you never entered and could be.
Oh, you mean like, so if I got a form and it's like, you've won a fruitcake, come and collect it.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, that would make me suspicious. So it would have to be so good. But then if it was like, you've won £1 million, I'd be like, well, I haven't though, have I? Because I didn't enter the competition. So it would have to be something that I plausibly could have entered but have forgotten. So if it was like, hey, you've won the Domino's Pizza draw that you automatically enter when you order a Domino's Pizza, I'll be like, hey, I semi-regularly order a Domino's Pizza. Who doesn't? We all semi-regularly eat Domino's, right?
They don't deliver to my house.
Was that because you ordered too much? Did you get too surly with the delivery person? And now they won't go to your postcode anymore. The drivers have like a little picture of your face across through. Okay, yeah. Domino's Pizza thing.
Okay, good to know, good to know. Now, Luke, we said before,
Yeah.
we all know that you love and have always loved Luigi.
Always. He's always been
So
like a brother to me.
I'm gonna quiz you on some Luigi facts.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Well, it should be easy because I've always been a big fan.
So I've got some quick questions here.
Yeah.
What is the main difference between Mario and Luigi's moustaches?
Oh, okay. So I'm trying really hard to picture them because
It's really funny because it took me a second to be like, oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, it's Mario's one goes like up with like bushy bits pointing down, but like doesn't Luigi's goes like out and down to begin with and like sort of then up, or am I thinking of like, well, Luigi is too pointy. Why is this now so hard to picture Luigi? No, Luigi's goes up. Luigi's goes up, Mario's goes down. No, the other way around. No. Mario's goes. Mario's goes up. Luigi's goes down.
No.
What is
They
it?
both go up, but it's something else. But you were right about something about Mario's.
Oh, is it the bushiness? Is it like Mario's got like Mario's moustache is made of like little clumps of hair?
Yes.
Sounds disgusting.
Luigi's goes whoop, and
Yeah.
Mario's goes whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop. Wahoo.
Wahoo.
Okay, all right.
Luke,
Yeah.
what year was the year of Luigi?
2013. I remember it well.
Can you be specific on dates?
It was probably, I'm going to say, like the E3, Nintendo's E3 thing that year. That's a bit of a guess. I'm going to say June 20... Oh no. Was it the end of the fiscal year? Were they like, hey, we've had a bad fiscal year, maybe things will be better now with the year of Luigi? So was it like the tax year beginning April or something?
Close. It was in March.
March.
So we went from March the 19th, 2013 to March the 19th, 2014. Why was this the year of Luigi?
It was the year of Luigi because Nintendo said, Luigi's gone wildly underappreciated, which I'm not sure is true. I think maybe he was appreciated about right. But, okay, sorry, we can never appreciate Luigi enough, sorry. Hey, he's my brother. Okay, so they
Oh my
were...
god, are you Mario?
It's time we celebrated Luigi, and that year a bunch of Luigi stuff came out. A bunch of Luigi games. None of which I think were terribly memorable.
It was actually also a big number.
Oh! Wait, hang on, 2013. Would it have been the 20th anniversary, 30th anniversary of oh gosh, time. Mario and Luigi debuted in the very first like Mario game, Mario Brothers, not Super Mario Bros. Mario Bros. In the arcade, where Luigi was a palette swap. Okay, so yeah, 30th anniversary. You had to give me a clue there.
How has Luigi changed over the last 30 years?
Well, he's gotten a bit taller. He can now jump higher. For some reason, that's a thing that he can like jump a little bit higher than Mario.
He's got longer legs, hasn't he?
Yeah, of course. He's got a different power to weight ratio. I think it's in Super Mario Brothers 2. Like he can, with his feet, he can be like that, and it sort of slows his descent. I think, if I remember correctly.
That's how physics works.
Yeah. And of course, he's become a lot more cowardly, a lot more afraid.
Luke, of these games, which is not a real game released in the year of Luigi?
Okay.
Dr. Luigi. Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, Mario and Luigi Dream Team, New Super Luigi U.
I think what this really illustrates is that there are a lot more Mario games than you think. You know, you always think like, oh yes, well it was Mario Sunshine, then Mario Odyssey, but actually like they churn them out of varying quality. Oh man, I thought I had this because Dark Moon is one. I know of that for sure. What were the other ones again?
Dr. Luigi.
Dr. Luigi, never heard of that.
Mario and Luigi Dream Team. And New Super Luigi U.
So Mario and Luigi Dream Team, I'm pretty sure is real. I think it was one of the RPG ones. I'm going to say New Super Luigi U is not real, even though I've never heard of Dr. Luigi. What's Dr. Luigi?
The answer is they were all real.
Oh no! An old school Elening! Why?
Technically, you could get half a point because New Super Luigi U was technically a level pack for the new Super Mario U. And there was also an unlockable Luigi-themed version of Mario Brothers, titled Luigi Brothers, which was also included with Super Mario 3D World.
Oh.
And there was a Year of Luigi sound selection. Where they basically made an album of like themes of his and noises and things.
Luigi's various screams.
So yeah, that was
Mario. And of course now he's dead.
Yeah.
This is the real tragedy.
Luigi's Mansion is not Luigi's first starring role. What was it actually?
What was Luigi's first starring role?
In terms of him as the
playable
main
character.
playable character.
I believe that would have been bad edutainment game Mario is Missing.
Yes, it was indeed.
Yay.
Fun fact, I played that on PC and I think it was the first Nintendo game I played. So I weirdly played my first Nintendo game on PC, which is like the weirdest thing.
Man, you were not getting the Nintendo seal of quality experience.
But yes, it's a tricking you into learning things game.
Well, I didn't learn anything. Except that it was Luigi's first starring role.
Yeah, it made me want to go to San Francisco. And when I went to San Francisco, I was like, I've been here in Mario. Lol.
I hope you found it better in real life.
Yeah.
No, it's better in Mario is Missing.
According to Andy, in a previous Show of the Weekend quiz, why is Luigi better than Mario?
Is it because Luigi has to fight harder to overcome obstacles, whereas it's also easy for Mario? And Mario's not scared of anything, but Luigi is afraid of everything, and so he sort of works harder for victory.
I mean, that's true, and
but
you have just argued why Luigi is excellent.
But it's not. It's not. What did Andy say?
Actual one, I believe we have a clip.
Luigi's better because there's a button you can press and he goes, Mario, which is so much better.
So, there we go. Mario.
Okay, alright.
Luigi made his film debut in animated movie Super Mario Bros. The Great Mission to Save Princess Peach! In 1986. But Luigi was not sporting his usual colours. What was he wearing instead?
Oh, okay, alright. So I've never seen this movie, but I have seen some screenshots of it, and I think he was wearing like, I want to say like white and like blue or something like that, or like, I think he's definitely got white. Is it like yellow and, is he wearing like, he's almost like Wario colours, I mean, is it like blue and yellow? Is that it? Yeah. Okay.
Luke.
Yeah?
We all know that Andy is a huge fan of Luigi's Mansion, particularly the music, which is brilliant.
Yeah.
Let's hear some now.
Brrr, chilling.
Andy also set us some music challenges in Showdown of the Week,
Yes, he did.
a round which we triumphed in thanks to your ocarina skills.
Did we win that?
So good. Yeah, we got the most points in that round, I'm pretty sure.
Smashed it.
Because the xylophone was chosen twice, one instrument was left unloved. Luke, I asked Andy to bring in his swanny whistle.
Oh my gosh.
And it's up to you to play the Luigi's Mansion theme,
Yeah.
which Andy will come on and judge. So please, Andy, join us.
Okay.
Judge Andy.
Okay.
So remember the theme
would
from
you
Luigi singing it sometimes? He goes.
Okay, here we go. Let me just find middle C. There it is.
There's middle C and the 8 notes of that. I'm so sad no one got this in Showdown of the Week.
No.
The other way.
No. That was Luigi's mad solo. How was that though? That wasn't too bad.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, why not? Why not have a point for that?
Yay!
It's good.
Well done. Well, I think we've learned loads of...
Oh, he's really good at it.
just Swanee dropped.
Yeah. Slide. Wow.
I think we've learned a lot about Luigi.
I think we definitely have, yeah.
Yeah, I think we should head on down into
The comments.
Last week we shared some of our most regrettable choices in games and learnt some dark truths about Luke. For those of you who haven't played Prey, it's very heavily inspired by BioShock, and in BioShock you had the moral choice there of the little sisters, and it was whether you harvest them completely, like Luke did.
I told you that in confidence.
The heartless man. Believe
For the record, I didn't know that you got any Adam if you spared the little sisters.
Yeah, no, that's just... Many commenters, including NG Monochrome, were taken aback and had some suggestions for you, Luke. Oh, you didn't know you still got a reward if you spared the little sisters? Here's an idea, Luke. Maybe don't harvest each and every single one you encounter, and that way you'd find out what the deal is, you monster.
Look, I didn't know.
There are 2 options.
But I needed the Adam.
But you still get Adam, you just get less of it.
I didn't know that.
Google it.
No, elsewhere. We played Super Mario Party on our Friday live stream, with things getting a little heated between our chosen characters.
Am I too loud? I'll try and be.
Rosalina, the thinking woman's Peach.
How dare you?
Wow.
And then
Ellen.
it's Waluigi.
The people's choice.
Oh. Mr. Congeniality. Waluigi.
He finally made it into a game.
Just a commenter thought that I'd made an excellent decision. Ellen chose Waluigi, and that now means that she has become the people's champion.
Whoa, now hang on. Peach is the best. Real talk.
Peach is great, yeah, but Waluigi.
Yeah, but I think there's another reason you chose him, Ellen, and James Woodard agrees. Is it just a coincidence that Ellen chose the tallest of the 4 characters?
Yes, it is a coincidence.
You sure?
Yes, elsewhere, I went on a bit of a rant in Show of the Weekend regarding my issues with Shadow of the Tomb Raider. It was a fun game, but in terms of it wasn't Tomb Raider. And Lara was really annoying. Hang on, I've got notes.
This is really good.
There were things, Lara Croft kept saying things in a slightly American way. She says status instead of status. Times where NPC lips weren't moving when they were talking to you, which happened a lot. So they'd just be like, and saying loads of stuff to you. I found all the artifacts, but my artifact collection isn't complete either. That's at 87%.
Yeah.
I don't know why, when all the map says that I've done 100% of everything. It's so broken.
Kieran Pugh felt that, incredibly, he hadn't heard enough. Can we get the unedited multiple-hour rant of everything Ellen likes and dislikes about Shadow of the Tomb Raider, please? It'll be the best quality content.
I mean, it'll take a while. I mean, like, how much time can you set aside? Because I've got a lot that I still need to say.
Yeah, Kieran, you might want to block out your calendar for the year.
Yeah, but I might be able to break it up a little bit with the jokes like I did last time.
Didn't you have some, like, quite bad glitches?
Yeah, that's the other thing. This game is super buggy, and I don't mean the fact that it's just got bugs in it because it's set in the jungle.
Are you sure? Because Phoenix Rise wasn't keen. This game is buggy, and not just because it's set in the jungle, off-screen. Boo!
Yeah, well, 1, I won't apologise for that joke because it was excellent, and 2, I won't take your word for it, Luke.
Why?
Well, you know your protests last week? I don't trust you anymore.
Why did you not trust me? Don't blame the quizmaster just because...
I do, because on the way to the studio today, you were like, remember that quiz? I was so ruthlessly mean to you.
Believe what I said was, when I was ruthlessly historically accurate.
Well, Soge King pointed out that I had a good reason not to trust you. Luke, why would you not trust me? Luke during Mario Party. Well, I bought this poison mushroom. Might as well use it on Ellen.
Ellen's only a few spaces away. Ooh, well, I guess.
No.
I mean, I guess the
No.
I guess the smart thing to do
Would be to poison Ellen.
would be.
Oh.
I hate it. Might make a difference.
Poison.
Only minuses 2. Only minuses 2.
Poisoned Ellen, you
I
poisoned
can't
her.
believe you've poisoned
No,
Ellen.
it's fine.
Look, Ellen, I wasn't even playing that Mario Party game, and I say you can trust Luke.
Luke, I know it's just you in a mic mask.
What? That's crazy. I've got to go and do car things like polish the wheels. Ow.
Luke,
Yep.
you're back.
Yeah.
Did you see Mike go off to clean his car?
Yeah, he's
or
polishing
whatever?
his car like normal.
Yeah,
Just
well,
normal mics.
thank you for coming back as we're now here in Art Corner.
Yeah, Art
And,
Corner.
Something also that can be polished is some silverware
Yay.
and tableware. Here, Calasanti has drawn you as a
Whoa.
candelabra
Oh, nice.
after our quiz on Undertale, and they said, what piece of furniture would you be? And you chose
Yeah.
candelabra.
I
And
did.
I think she's done an excellent job.
Yeah, getting a real Be Our Guest vibe from that.
Yes.
I look so dignified.
Very.
It's probably the most dignified anything's ever looked, while also like having a candle stuck in the top of its head. Yeah.
Little Art 1 has
Nice.
drawn Barrelwen.
Whoa!
Barrelwen. For Barrelwen's new bear form.
Ah, cool. That looks really
Big
good.
paws.
It's
Sorry.
oh man, that's really cool. I like the I like the contrast between the sort of like adorableness of Big Bear Barrelwen and the sort of blood that's like on the wall. You know? Yeah.
Just a bear doing bear things. Finally, though,
Yeah.
we had a little bit of fights over Mario Party.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. I had a great
and
time. I
this-
think our friendship is stronger
This
for Mario
inspired
Party.
some people who are watching, including Princess Whoosh, who drew this,
Wow,
which is us as our Mario Party characters.
Oh my god,
I love it.
that's so good.
Very good.
Oh man, that is. I mean, first of all, how good do I look? Let's-
Right?
Yeah,
You
let's
pull off the frock. It's amazing.
Let's focus on what really matters here. Is how amazing I look.
Your hair is so good.
The hair is such a
'Cause
good
it's-
blend.
It's your hair and Peach's hair,
know.
and it works.
And your dungaree dress. So.
I want that outfit.
Got a lot of time for that.
I want the Waluigi outfit.
But actually, do you know what really draws the eye in this? It's Toad Mike. It's Toad Mike. It's Toad Mike's face, which is the most expressive. And yeah, he's like, why must we war? Please, we're all friends here.
Excellent work.
Thank you very much.
So good.
Yes, and thank you everyone who's sent us fan art this week. Yeah, we see it all and we love it.
It's amazing.
It's so good. Thank you. So we've come to the end of the show of the weekend. Ellen, do you want to give us the theme tune?
Oh.
We can wait, it's fine. That was really cute. I actually meant the outro music, but that was a really good rendition of the show of the weekend theme. Okay, let's stick with the proper one. No? Okay, we'll stick. If you're still with us, well done. You are one of the most loyal viewers. Thank you everyone for watching. If you enjoyed this, and there's loads more Show of the Weekend to watch, so why not check it out? And if you are in Melbourne in Australia or in the Melbourne area, then why not come see us at PAX at the end of the month? That's right, the last weekend in October, we are going to be there. We're all doing stuff, all on panels across all 3 days, and then on the Sunday, we are doing Show of the Weekend Live, which is going to be super exciting. Yeah, we've got some pretty... Yeah, that's going to be really, really fun. Yeah, so hopefully catch a bunch of you there, and yeah, we've got like a meet and greet session as well, I think, on the Saturday. So yeah, it's going to be good. The schedule is on screen now, and yeah, hopefully we will catch you there. But if not, don't worry. There's loads more Show of the Weekend to watch. Yeah. Loads more videos. We've got loads of good stuff. Loads happening. But for now, I suppose all that remains is for me to take a refreshing swig. Why don't you give me some ominous music as I drink the radioactive drink?